Okay, are we ready? And today we're gonna get started with our podcast. So usually I go and just have a podcast, and in this one I decided to change the series where you can actually see me talk directly to you. So let me know if this is a better way to have a podcast and tell you about things. Now, with this in mind, it's much harder for me to edit a podcast, which is going to be totally live, unscripted, and all the good stuff about it. So, first thing first. Big news right now. Going out of business, Toys R Us, one of my favorite stores where I was buying a bunch of Legos before and selling it for a profit. Not really. I was just buying stuff over there. Now, I actually worked in Toys R Us, so let's go back a few years ago. One of my first jobs, a really long time ago, was working over there. So I got to know a few interesting things about there, about collecting and so on. So sometimes you have special collectors, special collections, and they come in boxes. And what usually happened was those boxes can only be shown at a certain time period. And after this time, they cannot be shown. So they usually are stored in a back room. They take it up front. Collectors usually come and try to get those specific boxes, try to buy specific things from them, to resell them and to make money with them. And there was a few other things that you can buy sometimes, and by being and working for them, I was getting two benefits. One, I was getting to see the demand for certain products, and this is one of the reasons you should also work retail. Two, I was actually getting a discount price as well. So one of the things, fix my hair. So one of the things about this is that, let's say for example, that you're going to be doing the same exact thing, which is retail arbitrage. I totally suggest for you to pick a store you actually really like, because otherwise you have to go and constantly drive to different places, try to find all the deals. Why not just go and work for one of those places instead? So Radio Shack used to be another good one where you can get certain things from there at a good discount. Target is also great. I think Target, Walmart are some of the best places where you can get a bunch of things at a huge sale. And by working over there, you get to know when those things come on sale, what are the hottest stores, what locations they're located, get a discount from them as well. Plus, you're getting and you're working a second job. So, second job would be really not their primary business. The primary business would be drop shipping and selling things online, but you have to get some kind of a way to get the money in. So you can buy the supplies for you to resell. So that's one way for you to go about this. Now let's go back to Toys R Us. And unfortunately, the whole place is going out of business. And the reason it's going out of business is because they were having and making some bad things when they were actually selling things. They were not paying attention to the internet age. They were not comparing with prices, not competing with prices. Always when you went to the store, they never had the latest stuff. When they did, it was always marked up. One of the things that was selling was always marked up a few bucks extra, so you could get the same thing online a lot cheaper. So what happened is people would buy stuff from over there and then find out it's cheaper online. They would order it from online and give it back to them. Eventually, the store went out of business. So how can you profit right now from Toys R Us? It is still early and a little early to you to get some bargains over there. And here's why. Usually when you have a huge discount sale, like a big markdown, they actually go and they increase the prices even higher. So all the few suckers who come in there and try to buy things when the sale just starts, they're going to be super disappointed when they buy, look it up online and find out they paid more on a discount than the item was actually worth. That's how it is with all those markdowns. So how do you go and plan and make money with the process? Well, two ways. One, gotta have a smartphone or just a cell phone. That's one thing you have to do. With internet service, it is really worth it for you to have a smartphone with internet service where you can go to the store and you can instantly compare the prices of everything that they're selling, and then you can see if you're getting a good bargain or not. With a smartphone, you can also have an instant calculator over there that you can calculate the margin, how much you're paying for the product, and everything could be done with the phone itself. If you don't have a smartphone, you can still do this. Here's how. You just need to have a friend. So if you have a friend, you just go, you have to have a piece of paper too, because you don't have a smartphone, you have to calculate everything by hand. Also, you have to go and make the phone call and write down all those numbers. So all the numbers would be, let's say you're getting Lego sets, so you're writing down all the numbers for the Lego sets. And then you'll be asking your friend to compare the sold price and see if the item is worth it for you to sell. So how much is it sold on Amazon? How much is it sold on eBay? What is the lowest price for this product? And should you go about and get it? You can even go to the Lego site itself, lego.com, and compare their Lego prices. Just because I like Legos, I really always compare those as something I can get and resell, because I know there is always demand for Lego products. Other things, you might actually really know another niche where you can get into and get a lot of very good discount and resell it for more money. But I always tell you that it's best for you to concentrate on one niche that you know a lot about. Then you'll be able to get the best prices and bargains. So what you do, you wait until the sale goes a little bit more. Let's say 20% off every Lego set would be an ideal amount. Now, when you go back to the store and you see 20% off, you might have a very small selection. You still have to go and do the comparison shopping. You have to make sure that you're paying actually a lot less than the items are worth. Now, this brings me to a Lego vesting idea, which is you take those sets and you're not really going to sell them right away. You don't want to flip them this fast. Once you get those specific sets, you either wait until Christmas when the sets go up in value, or you store them for a few years until you're going to get much better price for those items. So don't open it. So that's one thing about Toys R Us, which is a great way for you to get things on sale and sell them. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity because you're never going to have so many stores going out of business at the same time, and they're all niche related, which related to toys. Now, sometimes you have other stores that are going out of business and they are having the same exact thing with them marking up the inventory, and then eventually it goes down cheaper and cheaper the sale. But the big deal about this, you're not going to get the best possible prices initially. You have to do the same exact process as well. So one thing I would always recommend for you to do is to always look for stores that are going out of business. Those are the stores you should keep always a watch for. And the stores that are always going out of business are the ones you should visit them initially and get merchandise. Eventually, when you get a bunch of different merchandise, you're going to be posting it online and you're going to be reselling it at a profit. This is called online arbitrage. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you find this useful and helpful for you. And now, if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel and see you in another video.